I started to make a video on YouTube, but I ran out of internal storage, so I had to switch it over to my SD card. Yeah, that's the level of professionalism you get here. Anyway, I guess I'll be repeating myself a little bit. I'm smoking some Big and Burley in my K-Woody. And it's been a long time since I made anything for this channel because I've had a personal crisis going on, a marital crisis, and I had to address that because my family comes first. Good news, it ended well. Me and my wife are back together. We had a little separation there for a while, but we're back together. And I'm not going to go into details because, well, it's private, really. It's personal. So, but I did want to say, hey, this is why I've been gone for so long. It seems, in the meantime, that the election, well, was a coup, really, at least in my opinion, because it's funny how with all this evidence, all these claims of fraud, all these voter machine issues, that the Supreme Court, due to terrorism, is afraid to even hear or see what's going on. So there you go. That's where we're at. So what do we do, you know? Vote harder next time? That's not going to matter much if that's how they're running things with the machines and whatnot. Your vote no longer matters. And did it ever matter, really? Really? What did they say? If it actually mattered, it'd be illegal. If it did anything, it'd be illegal. So there you go. I'll be surprised if we ever get anybody worth having anymore. I'm sorry for the rear view mirror and everything being in the way. It's just the way my phone is set up at the moment. If it wasn't that, it'd be the steering column. So, I'm just making this a quick video, really, because I got my kids inside. I got to go inside and make sure they're not at each other's throats. So that's why I've been away, and we're dealing with a coup, I think, at this point, with voter fraud. Well, I'll be surprised if we ever get anyone in again. What else? I guess one of the things I started to say in the video I was doing last was I'm kind of I have extreme views at this point. I'm a what do you call it? Integralist. I believe that a nation should have a state ideology, or I should say more specifically a religion. I believe every nation actually does have that automatically. You can't get around it. Like ours is secular. Ours is modernism. If you go against that, you're going to be anathematized. You're going to be considered a heretic. The gatekeepers will go ahead and condemn you. They will block you. They'll fact check you, so-called. And here's the thing. The question is not, should we have some kind of ideology for the nation? The question is that ideology true? I mean, we don't really care that you have to learn math, right? You have to learn science. And you have to learn it in this particular way. We're not going to have a teacher go into a classroom and teaching you 2 plus 2 is 10. We're not going to do that. You would be fired. Okay? So you see how we already have, based on this is true, we're not going to let anyone else who teach falsehood into these settings, into these arenas, okay? That doesn't mean you can't have a personal opinion that's wrong on your own time. I'm talking about in the public sphere, you would not be allowed to do those things. Well, I agree with that and I agree that if it's true, that should be taught, and you should not be allowed to teach error. And I believe we already do that in the example I gave. So, all right, well, I got to go. I'll talk to y'all later. I'll make another video shortly. Bye-bye.